Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to discuss simple factoring and simple factoring. Well, actually, let me add this and solving. Simple factoring and solving. Simple factoring is just when the leading coefficient is the number in front of the variable with the highest exponent. That is your leading coefficient. If your leading coefficient is 1, in this case, the leading coefficient is 1, then you can factor this way. You can solve in this way. So I use something called the X method or the X box. So I'm going to create an X. What I'm going to do is write down the value of C, or the value of the constant, on top of the X, the value of B on the bottom of the X. In this case is a -6. And then I'm going to find two factors of 8 that when I add them also give me -6. Now notice that I have a positive number here, so I can get positive 8 by either multiplying positive times a positive or multiplying a negative times a negative. Well, if I add a positive and a positive, I will never get a -6. So if you think about these two numbers for a little bit, you will figure out that -4 and -2, this is a very ugly 4, okay. -4 and -2, when you multiply them, gives you 8, but when you add them, gives you -16. Now that I have figured out these two factors of 8, I'm going to write them as a product of binomials. So it will be x minus 4 times x minus 2, and then I'm going to set them equal to 0. If you were to factor, if what you were asked to do was factor, then you can stop here and the answer will be correct. But because we're also solving, now I need to set each of these factors equal to 0. Each of these factors equal to 0. So I have x minus 4 equals to 0, and then x minus 2 equals to 0. After I set them equal to 0, then I need to solve for the value of x. Remember that solving means you're trying to find the x-intercepts. And this is the steps that you will follow. So after you factor, you set each factor equal to 0 and then solve for x. So I'm going to add 4. That gives me x is equal to 4. I can add 2. So x is equal to 2. And I'm done. I know that 4 and positive 2 are the factors, are the roots. Let me talk about that right now. These are called the roots or solutions or the x-intercepts. And I'm missing one more. Oh yeah, the zeros. All of these things are, I was trying to do an arrow there. All these things are actually the same thing. This is the same thing. Roots, solutions, and x-intercepts and zeros are the same thing. So there you go. Here are 3 problems where you can practice. Pause the video right now and I will give you the answers in a little bit. Right, hopefully you pause the video. And here you go. Here are the answers. Let's see. Take your answers, and I will be with you shortly in the next video. Or maybe not shortly if you understand everything else that comes when you are working on this unit of factoring and solving. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't hurt you and it does not hurt me. Bye bye.